Oh boy, do I have an opportunity for you. I went to bed on Saturday morning, really happy about the trip I had to Sun and Fun, then woke up on Sunday morning and refreshed my YouTube studio page, and the numbers I saw terrified me because I wasn't expecting that kind of growth that fast. When I hit the refresh button, it said 950. Wow, we got really close. Maybe 20 minutes later, it said 1,000. 1,000 subscribers on a tiny YouTube channel where I don't have any sponsors, I don't have a big budget, I don't have fancy cars or fancy things or fancy airplanes. I've just been sharing my journey with you. And 1,000 of you decided, hey, let's give this guy a try. Let's follow this guy. Thank you so much for 1,000. That really means a lot to me. It does. And most people will make these, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 subscriber videos and say thank you to the community. And even though I'm also doing that right now, I'm going to go a step further because I have an opportunity for you. And here's that opportunity. First, a story. All of the airplanes that I've bought in the past couple of years have come with headsets. Some of them have come with headsets that I don't recognize or no brand because maybe the person was just training. But some of them have come with some really decent headsets. And the Bonanza came with a couple David Clarks. They were older David Clarks and in pretty bad shape, but David Clarks. Now, if you're not aware, David Clark has some of the nicest passive noise canceling headsets. They're used by the military. They're rugged. They're tough. They've been around forever. I'd call them the gold standard. You've got Bose and you've got Lightspeed and you've got all these other companies that are making headsets, Core Aviation, in different budget ranges. But David Clark has really been around for a long time. And before we get too deep, no, this video is not sponsored by David Clark. This is not an ad. I'm not trying to trick you into buying something. I'm actually giving you an opportunity. I want you to send a short video, less than 2 minutes, to hostesscityaviators at gmail.com and tell me really quickly how you have done something to help the general aviation community. Maybe it's someone that you've given a loan to help with flight training or start a flying club, which someone actually gave me a loan to start my flying club, a person, not a bank. Imagine that. Or maybe you have inspired your son or your daughter to go out and do flight training. Tell me one of those stories. And in return, I'm going to give you a freshly overhauled David Clark, but there's also a catch. You are going to give that unit to someone else. You're going to pass that on. Maybe you post it on Facebook and you go, hey, I have this headset. If anyone really wants one or needs one for flight training, send me a message and you can have this headset. Or maybe it's for your daughter, You are going to be the person that passes this headset on to someone to do something great with in aviation. Finish their journey, start an instrument rating, or maybe it's that inspiration that they need to get back into flight training. So that's the challenge. So hostesscityaviators at gmail.com. Tell me something about your aviation community, what you've done, what you're interested in, what you're seeing. Keep it positive. I really want some positive messaging here. And then I'm going to give you the opportunity to have one of these David Clark headsets, which have been freshly overhauled. I've got the receipts to prove it. Give that away to someone else. I came back to say one more thing. I went to edit this video and realized I said I want a video. If you're not comfortable being on video, then send me a story. Type it out, bang it out on your keyboard, email it to the same email address, include your name and your subscriber tag here on YouTube so I know who you are. And let's do it that way. Yeah, you can type it in. I want the video. It's going to be more interesting. But you can send it via an email. I'm trying my very best to fight the negativity that's coming by on Facebook about general aviation. Yes, we're in trouble. We don't have nice things, and nice things are being taken away from us faster than we can replace them. Nice airplanes, access to aviation and airports, even insurance rates. To get a paint job on an airplane is like $20,000 right now. The Piper Cherokee, I'm pretty sure, was a $5,000 airplane when it came out. Anyways, we won't go into that. All that negativity isn't helping. We understand the problem. We understand where we are. We understand the struggle. What we really need to do is find clever solutions to move beyond that. And that's what this channel is all about. Sharing my experience and trying to motivate you to get out there and start your own aviation journey. Whether it's a YouTube channel or it's buying an airplane, which you've looked at buying that airplane, right? At least I hope you have. Check all these videos on the channel. Anyways, let's share some positive stories. Let's do something that will move us forward instead of keep us, depressed. Thank you for watching. Thank you for 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your insight. Thank you for the conversations in the chat. Sometimes I learn so much, and I've got a backlog of stories I want to tell and videos I want to make, so stand by for those. But I'm really glad you're here. Really appreciate each and every single one of you. Really appreciate the spouses who've sat down and watched these videos and suffered through them. You deserve a fancy dinner. Really thankful for the pets that have not gotten walked or fed because you have been sitting here watching this video. Thank you for everything you do. Send me a message. Tell me about what you've got going on. And let's give away this headset.